And here we are. I don't know if anybody's been just like sitting at their computers or phones just waiting to tap that notification.
Some guy in like Hungary is like, when begin stream? It's like sitting in a shack or something. Well, there you go.
Tweet it out. There we go. I hate that I have to switch it over to YouTube every time instead of just, it always has to be like on YouTube Gaming. Nobody wants to watch anything on YouTube Gaming. What's up, Sinu Natsaru? Dominic, what's up, man? Alright.
The lyrics.
So, for everyone's here, hi Sergeant Rick. For everyone who's here, we're going to go ahead and reevaluate ourselves. I'm on your property. I don't think you are. My daddy has guns. Alright, so Billy the bully is at school, and his mom's a whore, his stepdad's a bitch. Let's see. Yeah, beach. Meets Dr. Crabblesnitch. He's a crackhead. Remember me, don't... Yeah, Doritos. What's up, man? Billy finally made it to the boys' dorm, blah, blah, blah. He meets Gary. Gary's Gary. Petey's gay. And we ended the first chapter with Jimmy going to bed, getting ready for his first day of class. So, we immediately go from... Actually, you know, I realized yesterday that we completely skipped over Russell. Right at the beginning.
Yeah.
So we'll have to introduce him.
Maybe we could do like a different introduction for Russell later on.
Yeah, I was thinking we could just use the introduction as when he sees them during "This is your school."
We should just like replace Russell with like a bro dude or something.
A bro dude. I was thinking we could make him like an intellectual.
Yeah, maybe.
I say,
maybe like
give me compensation to not rattle you. Mm.
Maybe like make him like an alt-right vlogger or something.
An alt-right vlogger.
Yeah.
Jimmy, you are fake news.
He just like calls Jimmy a cuck.
You cuck. Alright, let's see. Now we need to make a new post. New topic. Boop. The Ballad of Billy the Bitch. Part 2. Space. Chapter 2.
By the way, if the good people in the chat have any ideas, just like let us know, and we'll take them into account.
Yep. Anything you want to put in there, give us a holler. We will.
Somebody copy paste like Mein Kampf or something.
Good lord. I mean, my friend were giving our other friend a hard time the one time because he was like, one of my relatives owns one of the original copies of Mein Kampf. It's historic. I was like,
the original copy signed by Hitler.
I was like, why? He's like, well, because it's history. It's like it's Nazi. It's like, well, yeah, but it's history. And I was like, is your relative a Nazi? He's like, no. I was like, why does he own Mein Kampf? It's like, well, I mean,
yeah.
it's historic. I was like, historically Nazi.
I don't know. Like, I kind of. You know, like I can kind of see like, hey, you know, it's a historic thing, but I would just sell it on eBay and get money. I wouldn't keep it.
Right. I own the original copy of Mein Kampf. I will try and unleash my creativity. What if this is about Gary being gay and Jimmy helping him turn straight? See, the concept for it is basically going through the original story of Bully, but just changing a couple different things here and there. Basically. You should go back and read the other story if you haven't read the first chapter of it.
Somebody wants us to do a weed farm.
A weed farm? Maybe the hobo's growing weed in his
yeah, maybe
section.
that's like why he's like, get the fuck out. Like chuck some bricks.
Just get out of here, kid. You got any drugs? No. Well, here's some.
Yeah, that could work.
Alright, so... Let's see, how do we start this? So
I think we should do since Halloween is coming up, I think we should do like a Halloween episode, like taking place during that mission. We could skip to that.
Yeah, we could skip like the whole, like some of the introductory kind of crap.
Somebody say I sound like a robot. Beep boop. Neat.
Swag sounds like a robot. Buy Zman GTA load. Okay. You deserve more subscribers. That I do things. What if instead of the problem of Bullworth being bullying, it changes into anal violation? That's one way to go. Instead of transmissioners, put dildos.
Oh, he means like the
transistors. That's it.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of the word either. Alright, we could do like, it's been 2 weeks since Billy got to Bullworth.
Yeah.
There we go.
Or maybe we should just have it like begin with the Halloween cutscene, like immediately, just like jump into it. Because like usually when you write something, it has to be like instantly captivating. I don't know, just a thought.
Right.
What if the hobo teaches you sex moves?
Here's something I learned from a crazy guy in Korea. Uppercut to the butthole. Alright. Let's see. It's still started like it's been a couple weeks since Billy got to Bullworth, and Halloween is here. About that.
Yeah, we could do that.
Damn it, can't type. It's been a couple of weeks since Billy arrived at Bullworth. No, Bullworth. And Halloween was here. Boom. Billy had gotten done with classes for the day. And came back to his room to find Gary dressed as a Nazi-like person. Character in his bed. Boom. Halloween cutscene right there.
Sweet.
I was just lying here wishing I could be more like you. Billy is named, therefore it's written with a capital B. Oh, I know, but, you know, I'm lazy. There we go. Billy.
Okay, so,
I was just lying here wishing I could be...
should we have, like, Jimmy change into the Halloween outfit and then, like, initiate that dialogue? You know, the one that plays during the cutscene?
Yeah, let's see. What does Gary say? He's, like, getting the costume or something like that?
Isn't there, like, a line where he, like, mimics a Nazi and he's like, "Where's your costume?"
I don't know. I don't think I've ever, like, just stood there or anything like that or analyzed any of that. I just ran in and started the mission.
Yeah, I don't know, I do that too. Like, usually he, like, the moment you enter the room, like, the game triggers him to say that.
Right.
99999. Nah, Michael.
You Schwein. You Schwein. Speedrun Bully? I can't speedrun Bully. There's no point. He's had too much practice, and if I'm doing it, I want to do it to win, not to just get on the board. Let's see. Gary said... Oop. put a costume in your... It's not even called a closet. What is it? What does he even call it?
No, I think he actually calls it a closet.
Yeah, whatever then. In your closet. Put it on. Billy went to his closet, hoping nothing was stolen.
He like checks like the bottom drawer, like, good, my Pokemon card collection is
He looked inside to see a skeleton costume. Also looked in the drawer to see if his Pokemon cards were still there. Hoping nothing was stolen because he came with so many valuable items. What's up, Omar?
Hey, was it? Can I fucking speak it? Weren't you gonna play like the Bully?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's done now. Groove music. It's not iTunes. It's better because it's Windows.
I've only used iTunes once, like.
There we go. I use iTunes to play my usual music during streams, but that's because I don't usually upload my streams. Alright, let's see. He also looked in the drawer to see if his Pokemon cards are still there. And they were. Okay. Billy put on the costume while Gary was still in the room. Because he technically does.
Yeah, I mean, like, he just lays there and watches you. I don't know why.
How did I spell awkwardly wrong? Awkwardly. Still in the
Somebody
room.
says the first Halloween prank was gassing the girl's dorm. I think that should happen.
Gas the girl's dorm.
As like the mission, or as like the chapter progresses, Gary like becomes more and more of a Nazi.
Awkwardly staring while wait, Billy put the costume on while he was still in the room. Or no, Billy put the costume while Gary was still in the room, awkwardly staring. Billy got dressed, I guess. Look over to the left. The background moves every time you type a letter.
Wait, what?
Like to the left, just the background, the blue comic background thing. Like, watch this.
What the fuck? That's yeah, that's something.
Oh, now it's not. When Billy walks past the nerds, they can be playing Digimon, and Billy goes, "Ha, fags." Heil Hitler. Billy should say, "Do you like what you see, Gary?" Billy thought PD would be the one to do something like that. Alright, now what? Let's see. What's the first thing Gary says? Oh no,
So,
Billy says, what's going on?
Oh, yeah.
What's going on? Nothing, it's Halloween. I was just laying here wishing I could be you.
Yeah, we should include that. It's like, yeah, whatever.
What's going on? Ghibli asked. Oh, nothing. I was just lying here, wishing I was more like you, or should I just say wishing I was you?
I was you, because that's like more out there.
It's you. Gary said sarcastically. Yeah, whatever. Nah. Capital B, Billy. Nothing much, just wishing I could be with you. I mean, wishing I was you. Yeah, whatever Billy said. Annoyed. What else is going on? I wish I could do a good Jimmy, but his voice is too high-pitched. I can't do very many of the bully characters, only a couple of them. What else is going on? What does it say? Oh yeah, not much. See you later, Doritos. Not much. What? How does he say that? Not much. Oh, it's Halloween, or I can't remember what he says. Fuck it. Look it up.
Dude, it lags like the moment you go to YouTube.
Billy the Bully book. Is that a real thing?
There's a fucking book.
Hold on.
Look that up. Hold on.
Don't be a bully, Billy. Just holding a kid over a sewer.
Rob him. Let him die.
Handing him down to the clown. Don't be a bully, Billy. That's funny. Okay, anyway. Bully Halloween. Not much, it's Halloween.
Not much. I was just lying here wishing I could be more like you.
Whatever.
But I'm cursed.
Yeah? Really?
Yeah, cursed by brains.
I forgot
Do you
about
know
that.
what torture it is to be thinking all the time? No, of course you don't.
Yeah, you're cursed. You're great. Whatever. What else is going on?
Not much. Let me see. It's Halloween. All the prefects.
Oh, okay. All the prefects are at some party, some orgy.
We should have a line like, and Bobo the funny man, it's entertaining. I use that word loosely, the kids. They're just like chucking rocks at him while he's like crying in a corner or something.
Bobo the funny man, I love that.
It needs to happen.
Let's see. It's Christmas. Or no, I got a better joke for that later on. All right. It's the holidays. It's Halloween.
Like, let's see, it's Hitler's birthday. Like, no, it's October.
All the prefects are at some party and the teachers are entertaining. I use that word loosely. The kids know I'd say the opportunities for fun are pretty much nil. Yeah, that's right. Someone's gonna make a spin-off fanfic of Bobo the Funny Man.
No, it's within our copyright.
Right.
So, yeah.
Bobo the Funny Man is a copyright of out of Billy the Bully. BBB. All the prefects at some orgy.
Orgy. Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
And the kids are torturing Bobo the Funny Man.
Now he's Bobo the tortured man.
Say the opportunities for a Fourth Reich for fun are pretty much nil. An orgy? It's like picks that out of everything he said. An orgy? What the fuck? Billy asked in horror.
And we should have like, you know how like when the mission begins, Gary's like, "Let's go get Pete. I got him my costume," or something like that.
Right.
We should have him. We should have like Troy, you know, the ginger bully. We should have him like jump in front of Gary and Jimmy and be like, "I'm Troy the Riddler," or some shit like that.
Riddle me this, Hopkins.
Yeah, Gary's like more like Troy the Kitty Fiddler or something like that.
Let's go find Pete. What did he say? I got a costume for him or something like that?
Hold on, I'm like writing it. I'll send you it in like a second.
Prefix are at some orgy, lucky. Or yeah, Petey came from the orgy. Hey guys, don't touch me, I'm sticky. I came from the orgy. What a good way to start my lunch break to watch Z-Man. How the heck are ya? I'm good, Josh Mead. How the heck are you? It's gotta be something kinky though. But what are you writing now?
I'm like writing a section for like getting to Pete.
Oh, okay.
Because like throughout the mission, like they get Pete from like a trash can or some shit, but that's boring.
Oh, that's right. The boys put him into a trash can. I have him. He came from the orgy in the bunny suit.
There you go.
Where'd you put it at?
The
I got it.
Discord chat.
Let's go, Pete. Alright, let me just copy and paste it. Dumpster behind it.
Maybe like separate that like an extra line. So it's like a new paragraph because it's like the continuation of that.
Right. Ignoring him. Let's just... Ignoring him, Gary said, let's go get Pete. Give him a really nice costume. Gary said as Jimmy followed, a red-haired bully jumped in front of Gary and Jimmy.
Maybe we should change like the Gary said as Jimmy followed to just Jimmy followed because prior to that you had Gary said as well.
Ah, okay.
There you go.
Red-haired bully jumped in front of Gary and Jimmy. I'm Troy the Riddler, the bully proclaimed loudly while onlookers stared in horror. More like Troy the kitty fiddler. Gary mumbled, shut up. To get your friend Pete Kowalski, you must answer these questions 3, Troy said as he performed a jig. Jimmy walked over to Troy and kicked him in the nuts. Ah, you dick, Troy screamed. Okay, fine, he's in the dumpster behind the dorm. Nice. Billy and Gary went around back of the dorm to find Pete sucking someone off the dumpster.
Pete's like
I just
behind
wanted
the
to
dorm
play sports.
filleting Bobo the funny man.
What?
Pete's like behind the dorm filleting Bobo the funny man.
Find Pete. Filleting? Is that the word?
I think so, yeah. Maybe it's like a slang.
It must be.
I'm gonna Google filleting. I don't know if what I'll.
And obviously it's a
enjoyable.
different word from fellatio.
Oh no, it's supposed to have like 2 L's.
Nope. Ah, whatever.
Yeah, maybe do what Miller said. Perform fellatio on.
Alright. Perform fellatio on. Cool.
I like the effort we go through just to have like Pete suck a dick.
Fellatio on Bobo the pedophile man, apparently.
Bobo the pedo man.
Right. Just change his name according to what he's doing.
Yeah.
Bobo the pedo man. Vitor, bully is my penis. Nice. You're a raped deputy sheriff.
What?
YouTube is the biggest bully. It's always fun to write something cocksucking. Yeah. Beatty, Gary shouted. Get that cock out of your mouth. You don't know where it's been. Gary shouted. that cock out of your mouth. Moth, out of your mouth. You don't know where it's been. Petey turned and made a creepy grin. Yes, I do. He's saying, Pete, no, that makes you gay. Yeah, the footage is... Oh yeah, you don't know where it's been. Petey turned and made a creepy grin. Yes, I do, he's saying. Billy remembered that Petey kissed his cheek once and made a mental note to wash with boiling water later. Remembered. Big P. Alright, so they've got Petey. So should we go with just like a couple of regular pranks, or should they go and do the big prank first?
I have like a thing written. I'll send it to you in like a second.
Oh, okay, cool. Bobo the pedo man. Bobo the delivery man. Turns out at the end, Bobo was the villain the whole time. He's been manipulating Gary.
There you go. I sent it on Discord.
Alright. Oh, good lord. Let's go pull some pranks on some innocent kids, Gary maniacally shouted. Please stop yelling. That's correct, that's Billy.
Oh shit, yeah.
Billy. Gary pulled out a wrapped up piece of paper from his pocket along with tape roll, which he then used to put a piece of tape on the top end of the paper. Take this kick me note and put it on the back of one of the nerds.
That's actually, fucking omitting the Jew part. That's actually like a beta errand.
What?
There's actually like a line in the game where Gary says like, take this kick me note and stick it on the back of one of those nerds.
Oh. Okay. Took the note and ignored Gary's Nazi-like tendencies. Killing Jews was in the beta? Oh. That would be kicking Jews in. Not necessarily killing.
That was like one of the big pranks they pulled. They just gassed several million people.
It's just a prank, bro. Alright, let's see. Give me sign note and stick it on the back of Beer's Nazi-type tendencies. Billy stuck the sign onto Sheldon
Yeah, maybe we should have like an angry mob of people come and like kill him or something.
Holy crap! So I was thinking that's good, but I was also thinking like we could do the joke, kind of like put a joke on the game mechanics where you can kick him or punch him, or you can go and do something to him, and then all out of nowhere a prefect actually shows up, even though they're not supposed to be there. Like all of a sudden the sky grew dark and a prefect came out of nowhere, or a
maybe
portal
like
opened.
Maybe because like there's an orgy, like a bunch of naked prefects just like run out of the door.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. Yeah, they could all run out of the teacher's lounge, and that's why Mr. Burton's the only one left in there. Where did everyone go?
Yeah, we should do that.
Gay N-words from outer space, the video game. Nice.
I've actually seen that movie.
That's a movie?
Yeah, that's a movie. There's a movie called Gay Niggers from Outer Space. I've seen it. It's like 30 minutes long.
What? Why?
Like the plot is so fucking stupid, and it's like you have like a bunch of like black guys on a ship, and they're all really gay. So they like invade Earth and they kill all the women and fuck all the men, and that's the end of it. I'm not even kidding. That's the plot. You can look it up. It's on YouTube.
That's just creepy.
Yeah. Actually, I watched that like during like we have like I don't know if you have this in the U.S. but like in Sweden we have like classes about like religions, like all the major ones, and I had no interest in that at all, so I just watched that movie instead during class.
Yeah, we don't. Well, I don't know. I'm sure there's some schools around here that do that.
Yeah, maybe like social studies or history or something.
Right. Watched as a bully went up behind him and kicked Sheldon in the ass.
Maybe we could have like somebody like runs up with a knife and stabs him.
Holy crap! Yeah, that we do that.
Maybe like the sign like they put on his back, it turns out that it says like I like Coldplay or something.
Nickelback is awesome. Stab!
Yeah.
Stabbed him. Holy shit! Billy yelled. He ran up to Sheldon and saw the sign said something much worse. Bully is a Columbine simulator. Jack Thompson is awesome. What is that? Is that right? That guy's name, Jack Thompson?
Yeah, that's it.
The guy has to say stab as well. Stab. Alright, so what should the sign say? Should we make it a joke from the game, or should we make it, like you said, like just like Coldplay or something?
And maybe have like Nickelback isn't that bad or something. Some stupid nonsense like that. Just like an angry mob shows up and beats the fuck out of it.
loved your bully short YTP the other day. Alright, oh yeah, thanks, mods. I liked that one. That one was funny. You're blind, old man, blind! And you're leaving, fat boy!
You painted a fat man on City Hall, Lab. On good authority, it was you.
You painted
I love that.
I may have painted a fat man on City Hall. Alright, hit red.
I like, isn't it like Gary Smith is a fat child who wets himself?
It's like, it's come to my attention that you are a fat child who wets himself.
Oh, yeah. It's a perfect line.
And it has also come to my attention that you shoot yourself? Yeah, well, we already knew that.
I think the B in Nickelback is like not capitalized.
That's what I was getting confused in. I was like, does it or does it not? The sign should say Team Edward or Jacob. Ugh. Then Billy understood. All of a sudden, a bunch of naked prefects burst through the school doors. The main building. Yeah, whatever, school doors. Rushed to Petey. Or Petey, not Petey, Sheldon. They rushed to Petey. What happened here? Oh no, the best part was Jimmy. I just stand up to them, Crabble Snitch. You're fat. I love that. This school rewards losers and dumps. I just stand up to them. You are fat! Sheldon's unconscious body. Let's see,
I sent a piece of dialogue on this book.
Alright. Pete exclaimed while flapping his arms. Goodness gracious, Pete exclaimed while flapping his arms flamboyantly. Just as I planned, Gary laughed as the bully who stabbed the child walks past them. And kick me notes have gotten extreme. Billy said.
I keep forgetting.
I did too when we were doing the first one. Kick 'em me. There was a kick me note. The bully stopped and asked. Alright, so what should they do now? Should they go directly to Chat's dog?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe we should, I don't know if you did this, but somebody did it. There was like a bully YTP where Gary said, we're gonna feed Pete this rancid
Yeah, that
meat.
was mine.
Yeah, we should include
feed
that.
Pete this rancid meat.
Maybe have like Pete like refuse to do it, and then they just like hold him down and force feed him it.
Oh. Ew. I feed Pete this rancid meat. Life is Mario. I changed my name, by the way. Okay. Who were you? Force feed him cum? Is that how you say come on? I've got a plan for some fun. He ran to the field beside Harrington House. And Petey and Billy followed. Life is Sans. Oh, okay. Blow my nose real quick. Gary turned to them and said, "So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna feed Pete this rancid meat. I'm gonna feed Pete these feet." Should be something other than rancid meat, or...
I don't know, maybe like laxatives or something. Maybe like a meat with like laxatives in it.
Right. I'm gonna feed Pete this weak old Arby's sandwich I've been keeping in my back pocket. Before Life is Sans, I was Life is Sweggy, then Life is SWEGTA. Cool. We're gonna feed Pete this vegan food. We're gonna feed Pete this vegan burger. Then we'll take his nasty ass crap and do something with it. Let's see. Yeah, here. We're gonna feed Pete this vegan burger with laxatives in it. Oh, wait for him to take a dump. And then...
Check Discord.
Billy rapes the dog and then the dog poops. It's gross. We're gonna feed Pete some of this rancid meat, Gary explained. Wait for him to take a dump. What the hell? I'm out of here. Quick! Billy held him down! Okay, yeah, we're gonna... Yeah, grab this. Copy. That copy? Copy.
The best part about this is that it leads nowhere.
Paste. Gary turned to them and said, "We're gonna feed Pete some of this rancid meat," Gary explained. Wait for him to take a dump. What the hell? I'm out of here, Pete yelled. Quick, Billy, hold him down, Gary shouted as the duo pinned the feminine child on the ground. After a lengthy struggle, the job was finished and Pete had been force-fed the rancid meat. Okay, what's next? I really want to see where this prank is heading, Gary, Billy curiously asked. Prank? What are... Oh. Yeah, prank. Let's go to the teacher's lounge, Gary said as Billy followed. Billy and Gary quickly marched... Well, we didn't wait for him to poop. But Billy and Gary quickly marched from the teacher's lounge while Pete, now in agony, rolled around crying on the ground, covered in his own feces.
I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's not even a prank, it has nothing to do with anything. Oh, welcome back, Simon. You just missed something.
I'm back. What did I miss? Yeah, you missed some really good shit. Pun intended.
Yeah.
Billy and Gary reached the teacher's lounge with a bag of peedy poo in hand. Trademarked peedy poo.
Maybe just have like, you know, Billy like pulls the alarm, you know, Burton leaves the teacher's lounge and Gary just like throws poo at his face and comes along.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Just like,
yeah.
Hey, Mr. Burton! Comes out,
it's not even like discreet, he can actually like see them doing it too.
He just throws shit at him. Hey, Burton! Ah, you damn kids!
Maybe he could like shout like, not again.
Little did he know, this wasn't the only time this year he'd be covered in shit.
It's like an annual tradition. Yeah, that is like a nice piece of foreshadowing. You should keep that.
Not again. Not again. Damn it, every year! Every year with this Smith! Gary turned to Billy and said, Watch this, faggot.
Watch this, faggot.
Gary cupped his hands around his mouth.
Maybe we could like have him like throw it like a baseball or something.
Throw a baseball at him?
No, I mean like throw it like a baseball, like he does the pose and then like, you know.
Oh, okay, okay.
What is happening?
Oh, yeah, sorry, that's my dog and my dad. My dad chasing my dog. My mic is extremely sensitive.
Back like when I used to live with my aunt, she had like several dogs, so she had to like let them out several times a day.
Right.
And sometimes I would like be live streaming, and like I lived on the second floor, and like right below me was like the washroom where she would let them out, right? But like the fucking door that she used to like let them out into the yard, like it was like a shitty fucking door, so she had like slam it. So like sometimes when I streamed, you could hear like a huge bang, and people in chat would be like, "What the fuck? What is that?" So I had to like explain several times, like, "Oh, you know, the house I live in is just like fucking terrible."
Right. There's some naked kids out here.
Burton like leaves, he's like, fine, but if it's Chris Hansen one more time, I swear.
The door swung open. Mr. Burton said, "If this is Chris Hansen again."
Maybe have like mid-sentence, like the shit just flies into his face.
Yeah. Before he could finish,
What if fucking like Jerry Rosenthal stumbles across this? Like, let's see what SWEGTA's website is up to.
right? Dude, if he could read the whole thing, that'd be awesome.
I probably could get him to read some of it. I don't know about like the vulgar parts, but I mean,
Right.
I could do that. Just get like the entire cast to
Oh my god, that would be awesome.
I mean, I could get Ricky and Jerry and Jimmy to do that.
I know Jerry Rosenthal's Jimmy, but who's the other guy's voices of?
That's TJ Del Reno. There's also, I know this guy named ZT. He knows like a lot of the bully voice actors and people behind like Manhunt and shit. So, like he, like I may get like a Q&A session, like an interview set up with Yuri's voice actor at some point. If he's actually up for it, I don't know. But I actually like know that guy who knows that guy.
Cool. Yeah, if we could get like, what would be awesome if we could just get Jerry Rosenthal and then Petey and Gary's actors.
Yeah.
Just to read like that first section where they meet. Chapter
I think they
1.
would just like skim it through. They would just like read through it quickly and just be like, no, I can't do this. This will damage my reputation.
I've actually sort of kind of talked to Jesse Tendler, but I deleted the chat immediately because I was so embarrassed.
I don't know who that is, but I'm gonna.
Me either. Who is that, Millis?
Oh, he voice acted Ernest. Like the nerd
Oh, really?
Ernest.
Oh, that's cool.
I can see why Melis would contact him. She loves Ernest.
That's Ernest's voice actor. Yeah, I'm not good at voice actors. I don't know all their names.
For a second, you got me excited because I read Jesse and I'm like, oh shit, Jesse Pinkman.
Now Pete's bloody diarrhea.
I don't know why diarrhea has such an odd spelling.
Yeah, it is weird. Isn't Peter Vack like famous? Isn't usually famous people don't give a shit about normal people like us?
I mean, at this point I think I'm more well known than Peter Vack, but I mean like he's got like indie movies and stuff like that. I think the biggest thing he did was like I don't know if it was Bully, but I think it was like some movie following Bully. And after that, he's just like done indie stuff.
Yeah, I think, plus like anybody that's in the Bully community, or anybody that pays attention to it, probably knows you, or at least has heard of you.
Yeah, I mean like most people don't really know Peter Vack. Then again, I haven't really been in any movies, so...
Right.
I'm gonna be in a video game soon though, like as a voice actor.
Yeah, that's cool. What is it?
It's like it's called, it's not an official title, but it's called Project Nostalgia. It's like a recapture of like early 2000s, late 90s PlayStation 1 type games.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's like Manhunt 1 meets GTA kind of.
Yeah, I've wanted to go into voice acting, like even like for cartoons and shit like that. I'd love to do that.
It's fucking difficult to get into now though. Like back in the day, like when they made Bully, you could actually be like a person who's like, you know, maybe part of like the voice actors guild or something, and you know they would contact you maybe. But now like usually they just like look for like big names.
Right.
It's like yeah, because like now voice acting in video games is like, oh, that's like big movie star thing, you know.
Hey Burton, there's some naked kids out here. The door swung open and Burton said, "If this is Chris Hansen again, I'm gonna kill someone." Before he could finish, Gary threw a handful of Pete's bloody diarrhea in Burton's face.
And then they just run off, and that's the end of chapter 2. Maybe we could like add like one final piece because it seems kind of brief.
Yeah,
it's like when compared to like the first chapter.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know. I would copy. I would like select all and then copy just in case, because I don't know. I haven't seen like the website update without you making it do that, but I have a feeling that it might at some point. At least knowing like Google Chrome.
My jaw hurts. Okay. Gary then sprinted away. Damn it, not again!
Like Billy stands in shock of what just happened.
Billy stood there.
Yeah, Simon, I actually saw his channel too. Like Red showed me, you know Red who he like showed me the channel a while back, and he I don't know, he does like toy reviews, like kids toy reviews, and like motivational speeches. I don't know, he's like a life coach or something, and he actually he looks pretty close to like Parker. So that's kind of cool. Like the voice actor kind of looks like him. There's actually like a joke between me and Red that like Parker grew up to be like a life coach in like Liberty City or something.
There we go. So let's see. So we could probably just end that.
Maybe
area.
like maybe have him like run off while Mr. Burton is like, you know, like cleaning his eyes from feces or something. Because then it, you know, then it kind of like is. You have like an explanation for why he didn't see Billy.
Right. For Mr. Burton. Could clear the feces.
Kevin Cahoon? I don't know who that is, but I'm gonna look it up. Millis.
I've never heard of him either. Mr. Burton, but ran before Mr. Burton could clear the feces from his eyes.
Actually, I looked up Kevin Cahoon. Apparently, he's like Thad's voice actor, and Millis is right. He actually looks pretty close to the character in game. It looks like an adult version of Thad.
Yeah, he does. Well, he's been in some movies too. View one more. Oh no, that's movies.
I am Michael.
I like to see if they credit like some of the smaller ones they did. 'Cause I guess compared to some of his movies, Bully was probably one of the smaller ones he's done.
Yeah. Especially considering that it's like a side character.
Right.
He's also a musician. I didn't know that.
Alright.
It'd be kind of cool, like, if one of the Bully voice actors, like, especially for, like, the preps or nerds, like, ended up doing, like, heavy Marilyn Manson-style, like, industrial metal or something.
Right. I want to find Cody's channel now. I wish there was a way to search the people that you were subscribed to.
I mean, there is kind of, if you, like, use the left panel thing on YouTube, you know, the thing you can close and open. It should be, like, alphabetical, and, like, that's the closest as you can get.
Let's see. Should we end it there, or should we? And the only logical thing to go next to would be help Gary.
Maybe we could have like Billy gets caught, and then that's like, you know, find out later what happens.
Well, actually, I'm kind of thinking if we do end it here, the next chapter can just be dedicated to help Gary.
Yeah. Yeah, that would make sense.
And we can get into more interesting stuff later on.
Like, Billy just, like, runs back to his dorm room, huffs paint, and, like, passes out.
Huffs
at the
paint?
end of Halloween. Yeah, I don't know. Just to, like, skip having to wait until 7 p.m. to fall asleep. Or maybe, like, maybe we could have, like, he notices the clock is, like, getting close to, like, 2 a.m. He's like, oh, fuck, and then he, like, passes out in front of the dorm.
Right? Or, like, he's laying in bed and he can't fall asleep. As soon as it hits 7, he conks out.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Hello, GTA Guy 2. Welcome.
GTA Guy. Billy ran back to his room, or back to the dorm. Back to the dorm. Walking in. I kind of want to make it. I kind of want to make it a running gag, like at the beginning of the first chapter, when he was walking into the school, he saw some kid drop his pants and take a shit on the fucking ground.
Yeah. What do you mean, like, reference that or something?
Not even reference it, just make it a running gag to have somebody taking a dump on the ground somewhere on the campus.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, it's an interesting idea, but, like, how do you do that? Like, how do you make that a running gag?
It was like walking in to the dorm.
Maybe he sees somebody, like, taking a dump in the trash can right next to the entrance.
Of his eye. He saw someone taking a dump to the left of the dorm. He'd gotten used to it by now. To seeing this, so he just ignored it and walked in. Billy wakes up in the middle of the night and sees Pete creeping on him, so he kicks him out.
Maybe he's got, like, one of those Walking Dead type, like, tripwire trapped things, or, like, bells go off if somebody walks in.
Right. Petey's in there, like, wearing a thong or something. Like, get out of here! Maybe a career on the stage awaits, like a male stripper or something. Yep. Nick Fox, what's up, man? Let's see, walked in. Went into his room and set his traps for Pete in the middle of the night. He was tired, but it wasn't 7 o'clock yet. 7 p.m. just yet. So
There's like a
just
dot
waited.
behind 7 p.m. You might want to get rid of that.
Well, what'd you say?
There's like a dot after 7 p.m.
Isn't that?
Like,
Isn't it supposed to be
yeah.
p.m.?
No, I mean, like, there is one there. You should probably get rid of it. Like,
Yeah,
right
but
after the M.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was supposed to be there.
Oh, I don't know. I've never seen it spelled that way, but maybe.
I don't know, whatever. I'll just leave it like that. Anybody will know what I mean. Waited.
Maybe he just like sits down and like ogles his Pokemon collection until he passes out.
Down. And ogled. No, it doesn't need any dots. Okay. Ogled. Pokemon card collection until 7 p.m. hit, and he could finally pass out.
The end.
The end. Did we even put like a to be continued on there last time, or was that just it?
Like, people know there's gonna be like another part. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, finally has like 2 L's in it.
Oh, derp.
Perfect. All right, let's go through what we have thus far.
All right, yeah. There we go.
It has been a couple of weeks since Billy arrived at Woolworth, and Halloween was here. Billy had gotten done with classes for the day and came back to his room to find Gary dressed as a Nazi-like character in his bed. Gary said, "I put a costume in your closet. Put it on." Billy went to his closet hoping nothing was stolen. He looked inside to see a skeleton costume. He also looked in the drawer to see if his Pokemon cards were still there, and they were. Billy put on the costume while Gary was still in the room, awkwardly staring at him while Billy got dressed. Billy thought Petey would be the one to do something like that. "What's going on?" Billy asked. "Oh, nothing. I was just lying here wishing I was you." Gary said sarcastically. Okay, I'm done with the voice. Gary said sarcastically. "Yeah, whatever," Billy said, annoyed. "What else is going on? Let's see. It's Halloween. All the prefects are at some orgy, and the kids are torturing Bobo the Funny Man. I'd say the opportunities for fun are pretty much nil." "An orgy? What the fuck?" Billy asked in horror. Ignoring him, Gary said, "Let's go, Pete. I got him let's go get Pete. I got him a really nice costume." Jimmy followed. A red-haired bully jumped in front of Gary and Jimmy. "I'm Troy the Riddler," the bully proclaimed loudly while onlookers stared in horror. "More like Troy the Kitty Fiddler." Gary mumbled. "Shut up. To get your friend Pete Kowalski, you must answer these questions 3, Troy said as he performed a jig. Jimmy walked over to Troy and kicked him in the nuts. "Ah, you dick!" Troy screamed. Okay, fine. He's in the dumpster behind the dorm." Billy and Gary went around the back of the dorm to find Pete performing fellatio on Bobo the Pedo Man. "Petey," Gary shouted, "get that cock out of your mouth. You don't know where it's been." Petey turned and made a creepy grin. "Yes, I do," he sang. Billy remembered that Petey kissed him on the cheek once, and made a mental note to wash with boiling water later. "Let's go pull pranks on some innocent kids," Gary maniacally shouted. "Please stop yelling," Billy said. Gary pulled out a wrapped-up piece of paper in his pocket, along with a tape roll, which he used to put a piece of tape on the top end of the paper. "Take this kick-me note and stick it on the back of one of the nerds," Gary said. Billy took the note and ignored Gary's Nazi-like tendencies. Billy stuck the sign onto Sheldon and watched as a bully went up behind him and stabbed him. "Holy shit," Billy yelled. He ran to Sheldon and saw the sign said something much worse. It read, "Nickelback isn't that bad." Then Billy understood. All of a sudden, a bunch of naked prefects burst through the school doors and rushed to Sheldon's unconscious body. "Goodness gracious!" he exclaimed while flapping his arms flamboyantly. "Just as I planned," Gary laughed as the bully who stabbed the child walked past them. "Man, kick-me notes have gotten extreme," said Billy. There was a kick-me sign? Or a kick-me note? The bully stopped. Sleep custodian. Alright, Nick Fox. The bully stopped and asked. Gary interrupted. "Come on, I've got a plan for some fun." He ran to the field beside Harrington House. And Petey and Billy followed.
Gary turned to them and said, "We're going to feed Pete some of this rancid meat. I'll wait for him to take a dump." "What the hell? I'm out of here," Pete yelled. "Quick, Billy, hold him down." Gary shouted as the duo pinned the feminine child onto the ground. After a lengthy struggle, the job was finished, and Pete had been force-fed the rancid meat. "Okay, so what's next?" I really want to see where this prank is heading, Gary," Billy curiously asked. "Prank? What are... Oh, yeah. Yeah, prank. Let's go to the teacher's lounge," Gary said as Billy followed. Billy and Gary quickly marched towards the teacher's lounge, while Pete, now in agony, rolled around crying on the ground covered in his own feces. Getting E. coli.
That's
Billy
a
and
good
Gary...
time.
What?
No, it sounds fun.
Billy and Gary reached the teacher's lounge with a bag of peaty poo in hand. Gary turned to Billy and said, "Watch this, faggot." Gary cupped his hands around his mouth and shouted, "Hey, Burton, there's some naked kids out here." The door swung open and Mr. Burton said, "If this is Chris Hansen again, I'm going to kill someone." Before he could finish, Gary threw a handful of Pete's bloody diarrhea in Burton's face. And then Gary sprinted away. Burton shouted, "Damn it, not again, every fucking year!" Billy stood there dumbfounded at what just happened, but ran before Mr. Burton could clear the feces from his eyes. Billy ran back to the dorm, Billy ran back to the dorm. Walking into the dorm, out of the corner of his eye, he saw someone taking a dump to the left of the dorm. He'd gotten used to seeing this, so he just ignored it and walked in. He went into his room and set his traps for Pete in the middle of the night. He was tired, but it wasn't 7 p.m. just yet, so he sat down and ogled his Pokemon card collection until 7 p.m. hit and he could finally pass out.
That's a good conclusion.
Yeah, that's a pretty good length, I think. Alright. We're ready to submit that.
We should have like a poll again so people can like vote.
Right. Okay. Wait. Was there like... Is it just this? Yeah, here we go. Did you like this chapter? There. Well, the first option should be yes.
Maybe like yes, it made me moist.
Yeah, there you go. Made me moister than an oyster. Do I have to do another line or just another line like that?
Well, you know, we need more than one option, so...
Oh yeah, I didn't know if it should be like spaced out another time or...
No. It just like, it takes like each thing you wrote for each line and it makes that into an option.
Okay. No. I hated it. You should kill yourself. No, I hated it. And I hate you.
Alright, fair enough.
A never-ending poll. Yeah, might as well.
I guess we could like allow re-voting in case somebody like reads it again and they're like, "This is good now."
So,
There's like an option on the there's like an option on the bottom.
Oh, allow re-voting. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it.
I don't know why anybody would re-vote. But...
Alright, I think that's it. Finally back from my holiday
Sounds
house,
good.
watching the stream. It's nice. What's up, DMB? Alright, we're submitting it. 3, 2, 1, boom.
Sick.
A
By the way,
ballad.
you have 1K subs now, right?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Up to like 1,020 something.
Making progress.
Here's the sub number. It says 1,027, but it's been going up and down, so I'm not sure. Did you get to see that new YTP short I made of Bully?
No, I haven't.
Let's watch it real quick. Y'all got nothing to do, right?
There's like a website called Watch Together. We could view it there.
What's that?
'Cause it like synchronized the video between like two computers. So like if we want to pause it and then comment on it or anything like that, we could play it like simultaneously on both ends.
Okay.
It's called Watch Together. That's like watch and then the number 2 and then together. Yeah. I like how anime is like the first fucking option.
Right.
Fucking weeaboos.
Watch together. Create your room.
What is that? Is it like a Danish accent?
I don't know. I was just thinking that too. I don't know what it was. Pick a nickname. User YKLYN. Sure. I don't care.
Alright, so just like copy paste the link and send it to me. And I'll join.
Like the actual link here.
Yeah, the URL.
I just use Skype when I watch Friends. Is that you, TXLEN?
Yeah, that's me.
Alright, I was gonna say I didn't
So,
know
like-
how many other people would do it.
So like, now you just need to like copy the URL for the video, and then paste it at, if you scroll down, you'll see like, paste the URL.
Hold on. Wait. Pause the soundtrack here. Shania Twain. No thanks. Does it not play through Discord?
I mean, maybe you could do that, but I don't know if I'm gonna get sound, or if it's gonna be like really,
Hopkins. Now, I'm not one to...
Did you hear that at all?
Yeah, kind of, but it's like distant.
Alright. No problem then.
Alright, so you scroll down, and then you'll see like a text box that you can enter the URL into.
Oh, here?
It should be below. Okay, so like you see the below the YouTube logo, like below the YouTube video. Yeah, you got it.
Hopkins. Now, I'm not one to wet himself.
You can tell that by your clothes.
What?
I'm saying you're boring.
You are a filthy, dirty, fat little
I'm
bundle.
saying you're
I'm not the one
boring.
who's fat. You know what's fat? You. You're a bully, you old creep. You and your stuck-up, lame-ass. This place is a dump, and you're a dump. This school rewards losers and dumps. I just stand up to them.
You are fat.
You are blind, old man. Blind.
And you are leaving, fat boy.
Whatever, man.
Just stop, Gary. Oh, Petey, kiss me. Show me your breast.
Yeah, right, Gary.
Kiss me, Petey.
I see you guys are getting along as usual.
Just turn him into my man.
Hey, Jimmy. Hey, Petey. Hey,
Peace, Steve. Good to see you.
Listen, Jimmy. I need a favor. I've got a weak bladder.
Run along, Peace, Steve, before you mark the carpet. Yeah, we've got a kiss, boys.
I don't want the
kiss, boys. Yeah, well, I do. Now go out that door.
And what are you gonna do?
I've got planning to do.
Evening, sir.
You, boy! What do you think you're doing?
Nothing. What about you?
Well, I'm looking for naughty boys. I mean,
I'm looking for sexy bitches.
I don't, suppose you could do me a favor.
What?
Stop torturing me and sit on this sausage.
Okay.
Good boy!
I love that text-to-speech voice.
Yeah.
Whoops. That's a lot of pause.
I like the sentence mixing. Like I feel like you've gotten way better at it.
That's my favorite part. I never really cared for like the YouTube poops that people like kind of just like make a bunch of nonsense, you know?
Yeah, like here's a bunch of noise and random effects.
Yeah. It's like I'm not coming here to watch effects. I'm trying to watch the sentence mixing is the best part of YouTube poop. That was one more ounce of bully to inject into the stream.
I like how the entire cutscene just consists of Crabblestitch and Jimmy arguing over like who's fat.
I love that the argument is nothing other than him saying Jimmy's fat. This place is full of bullies and maniacs. You're fat. That's like one of the most interesting GTA 4. Hey Z, are you considering doing the Eddie Lowe GTA 4 YTP? Eddie Lowe.
Yeah, he's like a side character in GTA 4.
I don't know.
He's got some interesting dialogues. Maybe you could like do something with that.
Yeah, I'll have to look him up. Right, well, that is the chapter. Dunzo. Did I completely just like leave? Fuck. Let's see if that actually, if anybody's done anything with it yet. 2 views. Beautiful. Well, shit, now we're getting a bunch of more viewers.
Oh shit.
That was shorter than the last one. Alright, well, we have 10 people now, so let's see if we can raid somebody. Somebody
You gotta do a raid?
Yeah. Bully! Hey, one of my videos should have. Alright, let's see. Live. %100% stream. The fuck is with this dude? Alright. Go here and say, Zman and Sweg got you pegged. This stream is laggy.
Nasty, oh my god. Hey, Mama, come to the stream, dude. Happening?
What is travel? What is
What's happening? Is it?
he traveling to?
Oh, what was it? You got you peaged.
We're just getting raided? Is this a raid? Shit. Bye, man.
Raid! Man, he is laggy, dude.
What's happening? Don't fucking.
I feel bad because he's probably like, oh shit, I'm getting raided. It's like 10 people.
Yeah, where do you guys come from? Thank you so
Shimando, what's up?
Yes, thank you all so much. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, he's gonna fail the race.
Holy crap, is that sushi?
Whoops. We fucked him up.
That's the first raid now.
We just sabotaged his fucking race attempts. Oh no, wait, he actually got it. No, he didn't.
Do you
MB120, Mod CHD, GTA Guy 2, Mills Jones.
Is he lagging for you? Because he's lagging like hard for me.
Don't worry. don't worry about it at all. It's fine. Thank you so much for the raid. Z-Man, thank you so much. It was someone that I don't actually know. So thank you guys so much. So freaking much. SWEGTA makes all the videos.
He seems fun. I'm gonna subscribe to him. We were just doing a raid after the stream, Shimada.
Raid? Seriously?
Perhaps.
That was nuts. Thank you all so much. Seriously. It's raining. 33k? Fucking hell! SWEGTA, thank you so much, dude.
Oh, now you he looked at your subs. Now he's gonna be pissed
because I have 33k subs. I haven't even done anything.
He's gonna be sad. Oh shit!
It's like
I got raided by SWEGTA.
This guy with 33k subs rated me neat, and that's like 1k subs.
Thank you. Holy crap, I did not expect that.
Well, I guess you already have fans in here, huh?
The raid, huh? Oh yeah. Guys, thank you. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. How are you?
Wow, this is the nicest guy from a raid I've ever seen.
That was nuts. You guys are crazy. What does it mean if you're raided? Basically, people from another stream came here, and yeah. Wow. I don't know what's going on. Check them out. I want to check the good videos out, dude.
Alright, well, I think that's about enough of that, because I'm getting tired of laggy stream. I think that might be on my end, though, because I'm, like, either screen sharing or whatever. Pokeball. Alright, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I might...
Hope you enjoyed.
Yeah, hope you enjoyed. I might be streaming later some Destiny, but I'm not sure, though. Might not. Either way, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and El Swego. That should be your new name.
El Swego.
El Swego. The fastest bully player in the West.
In the West. Yeah, actually, the fucking Brazilian guy beat me, right?
Yeah, he was. I don't know. I didn't know if he. I didn't know he was Brazilian.
I don't know. I think he was. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, in the West.
In the West, to the west of the other guy. All right. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. See you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye bye.